Kurio, ombo, kurie. One yoni wuni land we bure, hey, jiwani sadu felendo. Ombo, yeah, yeah. Ombo, you can crush your love, ombo can crush your love, can crush your love.
Miss Mambo is a young nursing mother who lives in Bambali in the northwest region of Cameroon. She believes in the usage of non-reusable baby diapers. However, disposing them becomes a challenge.
The reason I prefer diapers to napkin, na say diapers it is so easy for change and then it is save time as compared to napkin. Where napkin you need for move you go the small place there, no fit dispose when you there for occasion. But when you use diapers to wrap you know the similar way you fit tie then dispose Then sometime the day where me too I be the like for like burn my diapers but I see and say the stress because when we burn no be all the burn sometimes so it requires some will leave me dry fine before burn so sometimes in season like when in season it no easy for dry diaper and then burn then now in case it's like dry season neighbor dey complain say the thing is smell disturb them so the only so easy way na for carry go through for river. You see put go stand am for road for the motor wey dey carry dirty dem for pass carry but for now comot for house go right for corner road go stand the dirty e far see wey we fit do na for go throw am for water wey you go then water go then carry go.
Just like Mambo, this is the reality of approximately 2,000 nursing mothers in the northwest region. They adopt 3 disposing methods, which are dumping on public road for local authorities to take care of, which in turn pollutes the air, makes sorting difficult for recyclers, and poses a challenge for users of the public road. Other methods include dumping in rivers, which in turn causes waterborne diseases as the local population consumes the water for different purposes. This equally promotes chances of flood as these diapers block water passages and drainage systems. Lastly, burning is an option for some nursing mothers despite the fact that diapers hardly burn. In the midst of this dilemma, one person sought for a sustainable solution. Mr. Tata Elvis is a researcher and a known diaper recycler in Cameroon.
First of all, what even got me into recycling was actually diapers back in 2017. People just dump diapers, sanitary pads, or sanitary wipes. Anyhow, we don't really have disposal measures or methods in which we dispose of these diapers. So that was first of all my major concern. So I had to start working on that. I had to gather, and then through that I was carrying out little research on how it could be recycled. But then I noticed that diapers are made of cellulose, which is also plant-based material, and the sodium polyacrylate, which is found inside, that's the little chemicals found inside, can be useful. That is where I had now to get this method of recycling diapers into compost. Now, the way in which diapers are disposed is really very poor in almost every community because, first of all, diapers are a convenience to so many persons, like to nursing mothers, to some elderly persons. It's a convenience in that what you just poop in it and then it swells and covers everything or gathers everything, which you just remove again, you use your wipe to wipe and then you dump. So the way in which it's being dumped is really very poor because we know diapers don't decompose and they can last for hundreds of years, remaining in the same state. During rainy season, they only absorb water and swell. Dry season, they remain the same. For the past, we used to organize trainings mostly on the recycling of plastics to pavement tiles, plastic to fuel, biogas and sewage to charcoal. So, but for diapers, for something which, many persons have a stereotype way when you deal with sewage or with poo, let me call it that way. So, for you to be able to get to them, for them to have that interest in learning or getting the time to say, okay, let me learn how to even dispose of this thing properly. You need to create more awareness. And how do you create that awareness? By you being in it and letting persons know that this is how you can easily dispose of this thing. Diaper has different structure. We have that plastic outer covering, which holds all the components inside. We have the inner filling, which contains the cellulose and the sodium polyacrylate. Then we have one inner mesh again, which lines to protect that cellulose and that sodium polyacrylate inside the diapers, which is the part that has contact with the human body. So we get that inner filling and that lining inside. The outer part now is plastic, which now we also have to mix with our components for fuel. Every component has a role it plays. Then when I did that now, I had to test the compost now on the farm, see how it produced. I did that and compared that with fertilizer. So you see that the crop actually grows well and naturally more than that with fertilizer. Because now, first of all, it's organic. Second, you can use it both on sandy and normal soil. Thirdly, it helps the soil to be porous, giving it air holes. Roots can penetrate, bring earthworms and stuff. And then you can use it now for 2 farming seasons. A bag of fertilizer now should be 19,000. But if you make compost and you give a bag at 10 or 9,000 or 8,000, it's cheap. And you see that we're then going to be using back our natural products now to grow our plants, and hence reducing eutrophication, maybe barren soils and what have you. If the community decided, okay, let's clean this our area, let's manage this our area such that if you have plastics, you dump this way, you have glass, you dump here, you have iron, you dump here, you have this, you dump here. It'll be easier now for those who recycle to actually collect, because now we had to go fish in between the waste to get the different patches of diapers. Some people tie in wrappers and come and throw, some in bags, some just dump, some mix with even food waste from home and come and dump. So it makes it difficult. We are trying as much as possible to create awareness so that other persons, other communities too can join us in recycling these diapers into compost.
Shufai wo shuvo we tang rio we sui vere mama maduo ja yong rikurani we sui vere Shufai wo luni tang rio we sui vere ta shufai o ja yong ringwanyu yo we sui vere